Are you in sales? Well, if you are, what if you could learn how to start making 10 grand or 15 or 20, maybe 30 grand every month, maybe even 50 grand a month in commissions in your industry every single month, and be able to do that even during these tough, uncertain times that we are now getting into. I'm Jeremy Miner, and during my 17-year sales career before I retired, I made a bit under 33 million in straight commissions in 4 completely separate industries that had nothing to do with each other. I was in the trenches like you, selling day to day. But just so you're aware, it wasn't like I was born out of my mother's womb with those skills. In fact, when I first started, I was really awful. Okay, I used to go door to door. I was talking about the features and benefits of my product, and I was all excited. And I noticed I started getting all these objections, and prospects would just slam the door right on me, like over and over and over. It was like I was just putting my hand in the sand every day. I just didn't want to go back out. But what was worse, and here was the issue, is I was doing exactly what my sales manager told me to do. I was doing what the gurus were saying would work. And spoiler alert, I rarely heard yes, like hardly ever. It was like all I got was no's. And there's a lot of other stuff that I don't really want to go into because it's freaking embarrassing. That's when I began putting together what is now being called by thousands of sales reps like you, the Sales Rep Bible. And I know that's kind of a cliche meaning, but it's a neuroscience-based approach from my background in behavioral science from university. One that actually works with human behavior rather than works against it, to not only overcome objections, but to actually prevent most of the objections you're getting right now from even happening in your prospect's mind. And it's done by this. It's simply by asking the right questions, but at the right time, and especially with the right tone. And when you master that skill, which you can, because I mastered it, you can cause your prospects to actually pull you in, completely open up, go below the surface, and pretty much thank you for allowing them to pay you to get them where they want, to buy your solution. And I am dead serious when I say that. In fact, this secret framework, this sales structure I'm talking about, it's the fruit of 17 plus years of exhaustive work, exhaustive research, and mostly testing in the trenches like you, okay? It's the same approach I used personally in my sales career to average $2.4 million in commissions. Let me repeat that. To average $2.4 million every single year in commissions for 12 straight years, okay? And I was working for those companies. I didn't own them, okay? And I'm not just saying that. I'll even show you some evidence of that. See right there? In fact, it's the same approach that over tens of thousands of our clients are actively using day in and day out to make 10 grand a month in commissions, 15 grand a month, like consistently, 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month. Some are even up to 50 and 60 grand a month plus in commissions month after month, until it's pretty much boring. It's like selling becomes too easy. I'm not kidding when I tell you that. Just like this client here, I could show you tens of thousands of these just like it. Jordan Tanner, he used to make 50 to 80,000 a year, barely getting by. He's now making way over 200,000 a year after applying this simple shift in his sales structure, a simple shift in his questionability and his tone. Or Anna Zing, who used to make 2 grand a month, who recently hit her first 36,000 month, like in a month, by following the simple hack, and she's only doing it 30% of the time. She's still learning it. She hasn't mastered it yet. Or Johnny Custer, who made 117,000 in 1 month in 30 days. Let me repeat that, 117,000 in commissions in 30 days. You see the secret. The sales structure I'm referring to is called NEPQ. NEPQ, that stands for Neuro-Emotional Persuasion Questions. It's a scientifically designed sales approach solely based on working with your prospect's brain, working with human behavior, rather than against it, because that's probably a problem, without pushing your features and benefits where it goes in one ear and out the other with your prospect. And you know what I mean by that. You can tell when it does. And without all that awful pitching, which you don't even like salespeople doing on you, which just triggers more sales resistance from your prospects, and they do what? As you know, they emotionally shut down. I know you experience that every day. Now, this is going to sound like a mouthful, but I can pretty much assure you that you're going to see a drastic improvement in your closing rates in just 7 to 14 days from right now after applying this. So here's your next step. We even made it easy for you. You see that button below? That nice, pretty button. Just tap or click on it. It's going to take you to a page where you can learn more about NAPQ and what results it can actually get for you in your sales career. There you're going to find a quick training I recently recorded to give you enough to go with starting now today. Now that training's on us. We won't even make you pay for it. Free on us this time around. So go ahead, click play on it, take notes, make sure you do, and start using this new way of selling, the new model of selling, if you want your prospects to open up to you and go below the surface, because as you know, let's be real, that's where the sale's made. You know if they stay surface level with you, you're gonna get tons of objections and more than likely lose that deal. So click or tap on it, whatever you wanna do. Watch the training about this revolutionary sales approach so you can sell more. It's on us, we won't even charge you. We let you watch it for free. And by the way, you're welcome.